U.S. cities are seeing a surge in violent crimes. The FBI even reporting within the first 6 months of the pandemic, murders were up 15%. Compare that, though, to a city the size of Billings, with 16 murders from January to November.
On average, Billings is usually, maybe 2 or 3 homicides. In some other spike years, we've been up to like 7, 8, or 9. We can't remember a year in the past that we've had 16 homicides.
And that's not all. Domestic violence was up 25%, assault on police officers up 50%, and assault with a weapon up 50% since the year before. Woolley says while they can't pinpoint for sure the reason for the increase, the pandemic has surely forced stressors on the public.
They're spending more time at home with partners. It's more likely to manifest into violence in a household.
But Billings has been dealing with an increase in violent crimes for years.
It's kind of like adding some gasoline to the fire. We've already been on an increase for violent crimes. We already have a significant drug problem like we've discussed in the past. And now we add this on top of it and it just magnifies.
And in turn, officers' hands are tied because through the pandemic, there's still been a constant issue of overcrowding at the jails.
The officers often feel like they're just pushing the problem around. We don't have any tools to deal with what's going on. We're only able to incarcerate high-level felony offenses.
While all but one homicide case has been deemed clear, the detective unit is running thin, something law enforcement hopes the public will think about.
The acuity of these violent crimes, the shootings, the homicides, those take up a substantial amount of more resources and time and effort by our staff. But this year has definitely been a spike abnormal to previous years.
So a few different things that Billings Police is hoping will happen as we look ahead into 2021. Of course, they're hoping that with the introduction of vaccines, that will slow down the pandemic. Also, we've been in a really hotly contested political season. They're hoping that that will start to calm down. And lastly, they want designated beds inside the jail so that they can actually take prisoners there and keep them there. So Janelle, a few things that Billings Police is definitely looking forward to. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much. Andrea Lutz in downtown Billings tonight.